Hey guys, Philip here with Fillers of Health. I'm here with nutritionist Ella. I'm here to talk to you today a little bit about the health and nutritional aspects of her top foods and what she would recommend to people who want to transform their lives in a healthier and sustainable way. So, thank you, nutritionist Ella, for being
Thank
here
you
with
for
us
having
today.
me.
We're going to dive straight in. Many people, it's new year, new you. They want to make changes. And we know that our health is just combined with all these different aspects. There's physical exercise, there's mindfulness, and there's also how we take care of our bodies with the foods that we eat. We know that the food that we eat can fuel us to achieve massive success, help us achieve our goals, anything that we want out of life. So, what would you recommend as your top food lists to people?
Yeah, yeah, there would be some foods that I would recommend to almost everyone. So, fruits and vegetables are the most important one, and my favorite are leafy green vegetables such as spinach and arugula. They are powerhouses, right?
Yes.
There's a ton of nutrients, and the brighter the color, as they say, the better, right? So for root vegetables, I would recommend carrots, beets, and purple potatoes. For cruciferous vegetables, I would recommend broccoli is my favorite, yes. And for other things, like I love recommending people yogurt.
Yogurt.
Most of it's the most researched, the most scientifically proven food that creates tremendous difference in people's lives. People
Wow.
who are undernourished, people who, because of the importance of microbiome
Microbiome,
and the
yes.
bacteria, we are made of bacteria, right? And our gut is our second brain, right? And
Yes.
what goes on in there, it's only scientists can comprehend, right?
Right,
But
right.
just to make it simple, right?
Yes.
The bacteria in our gut that helps us to digest food, right?
Yeah.
It requires diversity and variety of foods that we consume. And yogurt is one of the foods that you consume that comes with the friendly bacteria and help us to digest better and to feel better.
Tremendous.
Yes, and most of the people can digest yogurt because it's lower in lactose
Mm.
because it's been fermented. I rarely recommend raw milk.
Okay.
I don't even consume it myself, but like yogurt, because it's been fermented and because of how beneficial it is, the amount of friendly bacteria in it, almost everyone can digest it. And my favorite also, if we were to dive into quality of
Yes.
milk,
Yes.
there's two types of milk. Like some people very quick to judge and they're like, oh, dairy? No, I read a book, the China study, I don't consume dairy. And then as an educator, I have to make people understand that not all dairy is created equal.
Right.
There's conventional dairy, and those cows that produce the A1 milk, that's what it's called, and that's the one that triggers the immune response. That's the one that is difficult to digest.
Allergies.
Yes, and there's a protein in it that is a lot of people are sensitive to. And then there's a traditional cows, the Holstein type of cows, the breed, and they produce the A2 milk, which is different and it's more ancient and traditional, and it creates it's digested easily, and most of the people don't have a sensitivity to it and don't have an allergic reaction to it. So I very much recommend people checking it out and looking into it. One of the doctors writes about it, Stephen Gundry.
Okay.
He writes about it in his book called Plant Paradox. And there's also a brand in New York State. It's called Trimona yogurt. Their founder is very big on it, and most of the functional medicine doctors support his production, and I support him very much. It's called Trimona Bulgarian yogurt. It's very traditional. It's a small company, and I very much support them in what they do. And that's the only yogurt I
have
right
seen
now.
that yogurt before.
You have,
Yeah,
yes,
definitely
everywhere.
have to try it.
And to continue my list, right, from the onion family, my favorite is leeks. Those vegetables, I
love leeks.
Yes, it's another powerhouse. I think everyone should include them. Other vegetables such as tomatoes, again, another powerhouse for men's health as well as for women. I highly recommend it. Other things like matcha tea. Consuming green tea every
Yes.
morning, it's the most beneficial, the most the most healing natural drink that's out there that I recommend almost everyone drinking it in the morning.
So green.
It's so green, but and it's scientifically studied
Yes.
to be to be proven to help people to manage their blood pressure, to lower their even like to lower their fat deposits, right, and to help detoxify the skin and the liver. I can't recommend it more. You know, like a lot of people say, there's a lot of research supporting coffee, and I agree with that. And yeah, if you were to argue, you can.
In New York City, right? Everyone wants to hear that.
Yeah, but matcha is lower in acid, and it's a green tea. You consume the entire leaf, and most of the people find that it agrees with them, and it doesn't give you this kick of caffeine.
Right.
So, and it's just digested easily. And then, what else would I recommend? Eggs is my favorite superfood. I don't like to use that word. Yeah, eggs has over 50 different nutrients in it.
Wow.
And I think in moderation, 2 eggs a day anyone can handle, like, or 1 egg. But just consuming eggs and never saying like, oh, I don't eat eggs for the rest of my life, you know, like that's just not a right approach to it. Like an egg itself is a complete protein source of all the essential amino acids, and there's no substitute for it.
Would you recommend like there's different types like free range chicken or organic?
Yes, of course, it's best to consume the ones that are created by nature, you know, and if you can find eggs at the farmer's market, right?
Ooh.
My favorite are the ones that don't have a label, and the ones that have chicken poop on it. That's the best label.
In its raw form.
Yeah, but if you don't have an access to farmer's market, I would recommend getting pasture raised, organic, non-GMO, all of those wonderful labels.
What other foods do we have?
What do I have? Small fatty fish.
Okay.
Like sardines, mackerel, right? The omega-3 acids, another nutrient that's been studied and it's been shown beneficial for prevention, for lowering your risk of developing multiple like brain diseases or just in general for wellness and brain functioning. Fatty acids that are in fatty fish like sardines, herring and mackerel and even salmon. They're
really good for even brain function, would you say?
Yeah, to prevent Alzheimer's.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's a great list for everyone who's tuning in now to really, next time you go shopping, try and incorporate some of these foods into your shopping cart. As we learned, there's a bunch of probiotics that are rich in certain types of yogurts, very wholesome milks. We found out about the benefits of the types of fish that can help our brain functioning. It can lower the risk of these brain degenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, such as dementia.
I forgot to mention dessert. Like I think I covered all the food groups.
What do you think about
fats,
dessert?
I covered
I think people want to hear that.
Protein, but like for carbs, dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Another food that's been studied and it's been shown for benefits of enhancing optimal well-being, it's dark chocolate. The amount of antioxidants in cocoa butter and cocoa beans, and the darker the better.
Darker the better, like 80%. Yes.
Yeah, 70%.
70%.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, dark chocolate is the least amount of sugar and the higher amount of antioxidants.
Wonderful. Oh man. So I want to leave you off with this, guys. I mean, you heard it from nutritionist Ella. You see her, she's glowing. She incorporates all these foods into her diet. If you want to also feel and look glowing as much as her, please heed her advice. You know, take it into consideration next time you guys go shopping. It can really help transform your lives, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well, because this is a holistic paradigm we're talking about. It's not just separate from the whole. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm super, super grateful for nutritionist Ella for being with us here today.
Thank you, Philip.
We're gonna link her information into the description below, so feel free to reach out to her if you have any questions. And we hope you guys enjoy and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.